Good evening, or is it still afternoon? Yeah, good afternoon. Happy Friday. So, we're going to be talking about how a woman's looks are very similar to a man's net worth. I know a lot of people already know this, but we're going to talk about it and how important it is. You know, um, a lot of men that have money only associate with other ladies of equal value according to how she looks. So you got a man with some money, he's going to want a lady whose looks are up to the value of his net worth. Okay, so depending on the type of man you have, um, his net worth is going to reflect in the woman he has on his arm when he steps out in public. So it's almost like whatever status symbol he chooses to wear, to drive, to date, to marry. Thank you, Jasmine Billings, for that donation. So that's how you get a man with money. If a man can pull a attractive woman, it makes him look more successful, especially if he's older and not attractive himself or not as attractive. It makes him look like he has his life in order, that he can afford the finest things, and that he knows his value as well because he knows he can go out and get something that's pleasing to the eye. And it also gives him, points with the other men. Like, wow, look the woman he has on his arm. Um, I'm going to do business with him. He's successful. It gives also um, that leverage to deal and do more business with other people. If they see, oh, well, he's got this woman with him, he must be legit. He's the real deal. Look at him. So it brings value to men as well. When a lot of men that don't understand this, or a lot of women that don't understand this, um, are asked, what do you bring to the table? What do you offer in the relationship? Blah, 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 blah. They don't know that it's their looks and it's the man's net worth. Okay. So if it's your looks, that's what you bring to the relationship. If it's your net worth and your ability to be a provider, that's what you're bringing into the relationship. Everything else is relating. Everything else is the relationship. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about, what are you bringing as far as so we can share, you know, the providing job. No, that's just your job as a man. Thank you, Latoria. Thanks. Your method works. Found my wealthy man. Girl, hey. Thank you for the donation, and I'm happy for you. So, knowing that, there's not much room around that. Your looks equal your value. Now, if you're a highly paid woman and it doesn't really matter what you look like, and you don't care, then it really doesn't matter. But do you have the lifestyle that you want? Do you have the freedom that you want? Do you have the free time that you want? As long as you're happy, it's all good. I don't care. As long as you're free and happy, that's the main goal of most women. If you can get away with doing everything your way and still having the life that you desire, then more power to you. If there's more than one way to do one thing. And I like that because it gives people more options, and you don't have to do one thing to get, a successful outcome. But for those who are on this path, and it was an easy path, it's less work involved, but there's still work to be done on self. So thank you, Eva. You help women to improve their self-esteem. Oh, thank you. Thanks for that donation, Eva. Okay. Your husband always gets compliments on you when you guys are out and they ask him what's the secret. That's a good compliment. Um, oh, yeah, there's gonna be some guys in here that don't have anything going on in life. So, they come where the women are because they're not welcome in the masculine areas. So you go ahead and come in, just stay quiet. Sit in the back row. Mhm. You can come in. I know you don't have anywhere else to go because all right. They don't have anywhere else to go. Why not go get a job? Why not go to a video that teaches you how to be a man? You come here and throw stones. Um, but that's okay. We understand. You're rich in your dad's trust funds. Okay, good for you. Mhm. Don't spend them all up before you get old. Okay. Right. Money and Beyonce makes Jay-Z look better. Duh. Right. So you invest in your looks just like men invest in their business or their career. So a lot of ladies will go and buy, beauty products, gym memberships, um, trainers, um, surgery, a- facial products, procedures, dermatology, all of that stuff is an investment in how a woman looks and the lifestyle that she ends up getting. And some women are born, and they don't need too much work. They just need to put on that makeup and do that hair, put on the right outfit, and they're good to go. Some other ladies have to put in extra work, but that's okay. The results are going to be the same if you just put in that work. Men, some men get trust funds from their daddy. Other ones got to go out and get it from scratch. But at the end of the day, you know, they're both going to be successful. Now, the one that knows how to keep the money and get more of the money is probably going to be the more successful one. But they still have to do some sort of work in order to gain more success. Okay. Mhm. If a man tells you he told another woman that if he weren't with you, he'd be with her, what would that be considered? Um, it would be considered trying to have two women. Mhm. For me, like such things out of a man's mouth, it's like, okay, if it weren't for my other boyfriend, I wouldn't be with you either. You know, two can play. Oh, Thomas. Thank you, Thomas. Thomas, Thomas dropping a major donation. Thank you. Love your love you, Shira. I'm gay. So this advice it hits me. Hold on. Let me scroll back up. Thank you. This advice hits me just as much as it does the ladies and wanted to say thanks for all the knowledge you've taught me. I'll get the coins back from my daddy later. Okay, Thomas. Well, thank you and tell your daddy, sugar daddy, thank you too. Thomas in here getting some tips too, y'all. That's very, very generous of you, and I truly appreciate that, Thomas. Like you you went and put the 99.99 on us. The 99 for the 99. Back that thing up, Thomas. Y'all say hey to Thomas. Okay, so Misty. Oh, Misty coming with the 99.99 too. Ooh, Sending love, thank you, Shira. My boyfriend was already paying my rent, but now he's giving me 8,000 a month, and I'm starting on an online. You're starting an online business because of your advice. You are beautiful inside and out. Thank you for that. Another 99.99. Hey, and you're starting your own business, and you're getting 8K a month, girl. Misty, um, you're winning. Wow, impressive. Like, you need to give some of these secrets away to some of these ladies in here. Thank you. What is your well, you don't have to tell us, but if you want to in the comments, tell us how you got it, what type of career your sugar daddy has, so you can help the other ladies. I appreciate that. Wow. Okay. Y'all are goals, both of y'all, Thomas and Misty. Okay. Back to what I was saying. Thank y'all. Like, y'all just made my entire weekend. Thank y'all. Okay, so let's go back to some tips. So a lot of ladies think, okay, now that I'm leveled up, a lot of ladies and gentlemen, now that I'm all leveled up, where do I go? Where do I put myself? How do I be seen by wealthy men? Okay, so looks are not going to be enough. You also need to be able to fit in to that circle, that atmosphere of wealth, or at least upper middle class. So you're going to have to get nicer, classier clothes. You're going to have to be in, the circles and be in the areas where these people live and hang out, So I know a lot of ladies who have started to volunteer for fundraising when they have those galas or when they have those events or auctions. A lot of people will go run to volunteer. They get to wear formal attire. They get to be around a lot of money. They may have to take tickets for about, a couple of maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and then they can go and join the festivities or whatever. So thank you, Fatima. I appreciate that. So if you're looking to meet men that, have a lot of money, go volunteer at a very high class gala fundraiser where you get to dress in a formal dress and look your best, and meet people with money. You got to put yourself in different environments. You got to put yourself in places where you would never usually go if that's not, the lifestyle that you're used to. So, if I had to do it all over again, I would definitely do that. I would definitely be hitting all the fundraisers. I would have evening gown, cocktail dress. My closet would look like a beauty pageant threw up in it. I would definitely be hitting those. I would also be hitting places that have lots of males and less females in a nice area of town, like a very high-end sports bar or a very high-end club, tennis club or something like that. I wouldn't work there. I would just either go with a friend, get a guest pass, or possibly join if I had the money. Thank you, Gabriel. Say hey to Gabriel, y'all. He's back. Sheeran ladies, hope everyone is having a great Friday. Ladies, get this money and say no to the Dusties. Props to the $99 givers too. Big money. Okay, Gabriel, thank you for stopping by today. And he even gave props to the large donators. Misty and Thomas. Shout out from Gabriel. Everybody's saying, hey, Gabe. Thank you. Right. And also, you need to study how a lot of these ladies who are married or dating wealthier men act. They're very regal, soft spoken, and not, you know, all over the place emotionally, at least not in public. So you're going to also have to have that demeanor that goes along with dating someone who has a high net worth, especially if you're a very attractive woman, that's going to be expected out of you automatically. So anything less is going to be a turnoff to, a lot of men. Can you imagine seeing a very beautiful woman and then all of a sudden she opens her mouth and it's a bunch of curse words and slang and MF this and MF that. It's a total turnoff. So if you're going to be dating in these circles, if you're going to be working these fundraising events and putting yourselves in these types of environments, you have to control your mouth, okay? As well as your attitudes and as well as your emotions. Yeah. Mhm. So if when you open your mouth, it doesn't match what you look like on the outside, you need to adjust the mouth. Okay. I like the fact that a lot of ladies get this right away, and you don't really have to go over this too much because when you're in a certain environment, you just adapt anyway. So hopefully, that's not an issue. Now, for men who have a lot of money who seek beautiful women, they already know that it's going to be very easy to attract the woman. But now the man has to know how to keep the woman happy, give her what she wants, give her her worth. So the next man can't just come up and snatch her away from him because she obviously can get a man with money. So now he automatically has to come with his A game, because if you can get him, you can get him over there, his business partner over there, his competition from another company or firm over there. You can go get him too. So he's going to have to give you what you're worth. He's going to have to give you the best treatment. He's going to have to do all those things in order to keep you from moving on to someone with possibly more that he may even know, because a lot of wealthy people know each other. So, especially if they're in the same field, go to the same type of events. So you might want to add that to your bag of confidence when you walk out and when you talk to someone who has a lot of money. Um, you know, keep in mind that your looks are your money. Okay. You don't have to impress them with a career. You don't have to impress them with a degree. As long as you can pretty much follow along in the conversation, speak properly and not offend anybody, you're good. Okay. That's basically it. You're good. Because like once you get into that circle, you're not going to really be hanging around a bunch of men anyway. You're going to be hanging out with your kids, yourself, other wives, other girlfriends of the wealthy dudes circle. And y'all are just going to talk about, oh, where did you go on vacation? Oh, where do you have Little League at with little Johnny? And that, y'all are going to be talking about that kind of stuff. Who is at my door? Hold on, y'all. Knocking like the police. Who is it? Hi. No, thank you. Oh, it's a kid. No, don't worry about it. They were just selling something that I don't want to buy. I heard someone knocking on the door. They were knocking hard too, weren't they? They were just selling something that we didn't want. Anyway. It was a little kid. Anyway, so you're not going to really be around too many guys unless you're out going, you know, together on vacations or stuff like that. Um, that's why you always got to look cute because you don't know who's going to come to the door. If they had came about like a couple hours ago, they would have been scared. Anyway, see, it was a little girl selling raffle tickets. I didn't buy any because I don't carry cash, you know. But like you never know. Her dad could have been with her. Her single dad could have been with her. If you were single, little girl come to knock on your door with her daddy, and he's single, and y'all lock eyes, and it's a Bentley behind them because that's what they're driving. You never know. Thank you, Meg Griffin, for the donation. So basically, look your best all the time because you never know. Or you never know when there's an emergency when you have to just get up and leave. That's how most people, oh, you have to hurry up and come pick me up. Oh, it's an emergency. Oh, we have to go to the hospital. Let's go. Let me grab my purse. You know, instead of with like a bonnet on and house slippers and jogging pants. Mhm. If if there was a little girl with her dad, how would you even think to talk? You ain't got to talk. Let your eyes do the talking. Look down, see if he got on a wedding ring. Look back up to those eyes. I was gonna do that video too. Um, Married men act like single men. Married men act like single men. You can have a man who's been married. You go out, he's single. I was watching something on Facebook. It was like some cheaters show and clip, and this lady was crying because she thought her faithful man would never cheat on her, and he's like all in this chick's face, offering her stuff, taking her, "Oh, I'll drive you here, took her to the house and all that kind of stuff. And she was just sitting there crying. Y'all saw that? But she looked like a man, you know, very masculine looking woman. Of course, when he sees a feminine looking woman, he's going to go stupid and crazy because that's what men are attracted to. So that's another thing. If you're a masculine looking woman, if you don't wear a lot of makeup, if not a lot, you don't even have to wear a lot. If you don't wear makeup and keep your hair cute and wear nice clothes, as soon as someone that does walks up to your man, he's going to be goo goo gaga over her. He's going to lose his mind. He's going to do whatever. So that's another thing that ladies have to understand. Your look is also your insurance. If you are in a relationship, your looks. Now, most men are going to cheat, but your looks also will be your backup and your insurance. Because that lady that was cheated on, she probably really couldn't do any better the way she looked at the time. Maybe she leveled up, she could. But looking like she looked, she was not going to do any better. That's why she was so hurt because she knew that. So also staying looking nice while you're in a relationship, while you're married, helps. Now I ain't gonna say it's gonna 100% keep a man from cheating, but it's gonna help him not be distracted as much as he would be if you weren't looking decent. Thank you, Sam. I am from London. I have a PhD and old money. Men really love it, but I am very opinionated. I only date wealthy men, but does it last? I am really trying to become more feminine. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're very opinionated. You should, Sam, you should be very opinionated with your friends only. If you have a PhD, I don't know what you have a PhD in, but in psychology, you should use reverse psychology. You should use reverse psychology and have no opinion and let them teach you everything so that they can feel like they're very masculine around you, even though you're laughing in your head. Sometimes you just got to play the game and see how much better things turn out. Have you ever heard the saying of it doesn't matter if you're right, but it matters. What is that saying? It doesn't matter if you're right. It matters. Do you have someone else around you, or something like that? You can be wrong all day and still have fun with someone. You know, you can be wrong on purpose just so that you can have fun with somebody. Hmm. So I'm wrong a lot just so I can get along with certain people. Wrong on purpose sometimes because that's what keeps the peace, and that's not the point. Hmm. Um, how do you wear dresses in the winter when it's 20 degrees outside? I would say it's okay to wear. Um, I mean, I don't live in the north, and I'm so sorry for y'all that live in that type of weather. I know that they make pants. I mean, leggings, thick leggings, long dresses. I know they make trench coats. So I don't know. I mean, I probably would just wear some layers and some long coats and some boots. Okay. It is about to be summer. Should a man or male friend living in Spain, who I will be hosting, pay for my stuff like visits to places, restaurants, food, car, and gas? You live in Costa Rica. I don't understand how that would work if you're hosting someone, they're living with you while they're here. Should they pay for you? I don't know. But if he likes you and it's like a date, of course. Yeah. I really wouldn't host a stranger. I would like point him to a nice hotel. But you say he's a friend, so of course he should offer to pay if he's trying to be more than a friend. Right. Anyway, so keeping in mind that your looks equal value to a man, act like it when you walk out of your house. You know and feel that you know your worth, and people will treat you as such. Some people walk around having low self-esteem, feeling insecure. That's the same thing as a man walking around fearing losing his money. Okay, afraid to spend, picking up pennies, and telling people, do you have a discount for me? you know um Living in a bad way. So if you look good, act like it. Okay, so others can treat you that way. Because a man can see a good looking woman who has low self esteem or who's insecure and hone in on that and target that and use it against her. Okay, I've seen it plenty of times. Um, sure, I've leveled up, but I'm getting hit on less than when I was playing. It's probably because you're in the wrong area, and the men that can't afford you have stopped hitting on you. You see, it's good. It's better to have quality versus quantity. 1,000 dusties can hit on me, and it would not equal one man with some money. I would rather have one man hit on me that has money versus 1,000 dusties. Okay, because I already know I look good. Does the man with the money in the bank account that's willing to spend on me and provide for me agree? Because I know dusties agree. That's not an issue. Does this man over here with a high net worth agree? That's what you need to be worried about, not the dusties that used to come up to you. Okay. Every time you say dusty, I holler. I need to come up with a new word because I'm getting tired of saying dusty too. I need to come up with a name, for dusties. Like instead of, dusty, I need to come up with Dustin, Mr. Dust. Okay. Dust mites, dust and tumbleweed. Anyway, how much for a man to be considered wealthy? Well, that depends on the woman and how good she looks, okay? Because it's different. That's a good question, though. If you have a beautiful woman who could probably marry an athlete, a judge, or somebody upper middle class to millionaire, that's her definition of wealth. If she's, a little bit above average, she's going to want, you know, middle to upper middle class, and she's probably not going to want to work. So if you can fully support a woman and however many kids you have and have her living comfortably, not wanting for anything, then I feel like to some people that's enough. But when you're saying wealthy, rich and wealthy are two different things. So wealthy is when you probably don't have to work anymore because you just have money that will never run out. Rich is when you still got to go to work or attend to business, and you're still building your wealth. So whichever one you fall in under, as long as your wife doesn't have to work and she can pretty much live the lifestyle that she wants according to your net worth and how she looks, that's her definition of it. Okay, so it's different for everybody. Some women think 5 figures is wealthy. You know, some they need that high 6 figures. Some they need 7 figures. So it just depends on what the woman looks like and what she knows she can get in a man. Um, and it also depends on her age too. When she was 20, she could probably get more than when she's 35. So it depends on her age and her looks and her value. Right. Sometimes, if the older you get, the less that the age thing matters as well. So the older man you try to get. Right. I'm cleaning. You're a cleaning supervisor for a big corporation, and I have to help with the cleaning too. How should I dress for work and look leveled up? Um, the thing is, no one is really going like if I would just do my makeup really nice. If you because I don't know if you wear uniforms or not, but just try to make sure your hands and your nails and your makeup are done. If you wear your hair, make sure your hair is pretty. Look like that outfit or that uniform doesn't belong on you. That's what you need to look like. So somebody can want to remove it and give you something better to wear. Okay. Fire spawn. You could have got kidnapped. Getting in a man's car. He gonna tell you whatever you need to hear to give him what he wants. You should put your hand out. Ask him for some money. Make a date. It's like, hey, okay, well, give me all that stuff so I can go buy my dress and my shoes, and so we can go out next week. He was just trying to get some love. Mhm. Ever notice how rich and wealthy men don't have time to be in chat and generally stay off social media? Yeah. Um, that's true. What to do if I joke and talk too much and that's my personality hard to change? Um, Save it for privacy. I mean, for me, it's like to me when I see that in a woman who's trying to acquire a wealthy man, she's not playing her role in order to get the results that she's trying to get. She's forgetting where she is and her goals. Save that for your friends. Right. Save that for later, later, later after you got the bag, the ring, the deed. Right. My boss is single and has no kids. He earns 10,000 a month. I'm a secretary. I would like to know how I can seduce him. Positive living. Okay, first of all, are you his type? If the answer is yes, or you think he's attracted to you, then that's the easiest thing in the world. I don't know how people don't know how to seduce people. I mean, you just show up. I mean, the birds and the bees. You just look good, smell good, wear cute clothes that men find sexy. That's it. Men are simple. They are visual creatures. Drop something, bend over, bend and snap something, right? What do you suggest someone do before they marry a wealthy man? Go to the doctor, get on some prescription medications for a mental issue so that you can get out of the prenup later on after you done took the medication while signing the prenup and have records of it. Then go back right before the divorce is done and get misdiagnosed so that there's no custody issues if you have children. That's what you need to do. Thank you. He lives in Houston. Cool. Houston has lot of millionaires, a lot of men with money. I have to drink out the corner of this cup. It's really weird. Um, it's a full time job to look good, smell good daily. We got to take it seriously. You've changed so much over the last 2 years. It's unbelievable. People meet me and go, wow, you are a celebrity. Ashi, that's true. Like like if I go to the store looking like this, I'm gonna get stares. People gonna be like, because I don't look blah. I look like I took some time, longer than 5 minutes to get dressed. I look like I cared about myself. I look like I have a man with some money. I look like probably drive a nice car. I look like I probably live in a nice house. I look like, somebody that, somebody might want to get their phone number and take out on a date. That's what I look like. I don't look like somebody rushing around, stressed out, um, struggling and stuff. I don't look like that. So that's what people see when they see you and you don't look your best. They see what you have been actually representing with whatever you have on. That's what they see. They as soon as someone sees you, they start assuming things about you from the start. So, when you walk out of your house, think about that. They're always going to make up in their mind how they see you based on your appearance. Oh, she's probably this, and that. She probably works here, or she probably has this type of job. She's probably single. She probably live in an apartment, or she probably got. People can judge you just on your outfit. They might be wrong, but that's what you look like to them, and that's exactly what you need to keep in your mind. That's why some men will not approach some women, even though she thinks she looks good. She may have missed a few things that a lot of people are observing. So, just the material of your clothing can throw people off and make you go from classy to trashy. Could be one thing that's throwing people off. That's why it's important to kind of observe other people that have the lifestyle that you want and see what they're doing. hmm A rich woman doesn't want a woman who's on YouTube looking for ways to find a rich man. Plus, this lady looks trashy. He don't. Or a beautiful woman that's looking for a rich man don't want a man in a woman's chat on YouTube all day either. And I'm already married with kids, and I don't work. So I guess you're wrong. Um, Poor thing. I don't do moderators. I let fools be fools. They need to come in here to make themselves feel better so they can sleep at night. I'm all for it. Um, they need somewhere to vent because they can't go on a man's channel and vent because they're gonna be called punks and feminine. So they got to come over here and flex with a bunch of women to feel masculine. So whatever they got to do to make themselves be able to go home to their mama's basement and sleep good at night with the thumb in their mouth, let them do it. Okay? If this is what's keeping you motivated to get up every morning and eat cereal while your mama gets dressed for work, good. All life matters. Dusty life matters. So if I'm your venting station, I accept it. Anyway, you know somebody was eating cereal right then when I said that. You already know. They looked down and then just shook their own head at themselves. Anyway, moving forward. If you wanted to join the Level Up or pre-Level Up group, because D Taylor, DEE Taylor, parenthesis crystal ball, parenthesis on Facebook is my assistant that will be adding. So go find her on Facebook. She will see if you're going to go to the pre-Level Up or the Level Up. Right. We're saving you from people. I'm saving you from people like him. The Dusties in the comments. Yeah, we know. I mean, what's life without a little dust and opposition? If you don't change your ways and worship the Lord, you cannot expect anything good to come into the future. Karma Israel. Okay. Okay. Victor Mason, thank you. How long you kept James? How have you kept James chasing you for so long? I still treat him like he's my boyfriend. You know, I don't act like a typical housewife. I don't have food cooked every day when he gets home. I don't call him all day. I don't call him honey. He didn't. His name is James. And he still must impress me. He's never 100% has gotten me to where a man wants to get a woman. You know what I mean? No one feels like they have conquered me yet. So the game is still on. Never give away 100% of yourself. That way the game stays on. Okay? Never be that person that gives 50% or 100% or builds anything with no grown man. Never be that woman because that woman doesn't get respect. Okay? The women that get respect are the women who make the man work and become a bigger success. The man works hard to impress the woman who keeps expecting him to be better and better each day, which he does become. You know, if he had already had me 100%, he would have been satisfied with, you know, what he had back then, which is, you know, which was good, but was way better now. So, can you talk about social climbing? I'm not a social climber, but if I were, like I said, I would hit all of those fundraising events. I would go and volunteer for all the fundraising events um, in the rich area of town. That's definitely what I would do. That's how you can climb socially really quick, fast, and in a hurry. Do social events. Um, as far as getting in the society pages of your town, you know, work with charity organizations and things like that. Hospitals, raising money for children and da da da. That's how you could do it. Right. Why is it all about you and not the man? Because it's all about me. I'm the woman. Last time I checked, eggs don't chase sperm. Okay. Um, what is your morning routine like? Get up, tell kids to do the things that they're supposed to be doing, get dressed, you know, help them make breakfast, help them make their lunch, then drive them to school, drop them off. If I eat breakfast, I might like swing through Starbucks and get like well, now I'm drinking matcha tea, and then I'll get like something there, and then I'll come home, eat, and then do my hair and makeup better because I'll have some on, just but not a lot because I'll usually just throw my sunglasses on, and then my wig, some lipstick, and maybe just my foundation. Then when I get home, I finish my makeup up. Then I get on film or do consultations or answer emails, and sometimes I'll binge watch Netflix or something like that. I might go to lunch. I might, go shopping. Then I'll go pick up my kids and then I take them to get something to eat. Then we come back home, help them with homework. And that's pretty much it. And when James comes home, he'll probably want to watch sports on the TV and talk for a few minutes. And, you know, that's pretty much it. I'm grateful I live in a wealthy town. I'm not wealthy yet, but it makes it more obtainable, right? Um, help. What is your advice regarding women who will hate on you? I constantly have women hating on me at work. Girl, that's why you don't work. Okay, that's why you don't work. Because if you look good and you work around other women who look bad, they're going to hate on you automatically. Most of them. Not all of them, but most of them. That's why you don't need to be at work. That's number one sign that you need to get a man who can provide so you can stop working. You're too pretty to work. Get my book, Too Pretty to Pay Bills. Okay. If women are picking on you, you're not supposed to be working, baby. Go get you a man and get off your feet. Go home, get online, go shopping, go to lunch, live the life you're supposed to be living. Okay. If you look that good, you're not supposed to be working. I hate it when I see pretty women work. I'm like, are you stupid or dumb? Which one is it? Because you look too good to be sitting up here on this register. What are you doing? You like punching buttons or something? This was your childhood dream? Did you play grocery store when you was a kid with the calculator? Because if so, okay, you got it out your system yet? Go get you a man. Okay. Because that's the only reason I could think of a pretty girl trying to be a cashier somewhere. Because playing the childhood game with the calculator in grocery store. After you fulfill that fantasy, go retire. Um, I'm serious. I have an ebook called Too Pretty to Pay Bills. Y'all know. Y'all probably already have it. Um, and it's an ebook, and the link is in my description box on this video and most other videos. So y'all need to go get it. It's a quick guide to help. It probably answers a lot of the questions you're asking, but I'm serious. Why do women want to steal men's money? Women don't steal nothing. Men throw money at women. Men want to spend on women. It's that easy. Mhm. Thank you. I got a donation. Oh my gosh. Let me roll back up and say thank you properly. Did I get one? Okay, Marianella. Marianella. Hey. What about casual Fridays at the office? Um, I mean, I'm gonna look the best I can look everywhere I go. Okay. I'm gonna look bougie casual. How about that? Bougie casual. You know that one woman who always she might have on some jeans, but she'll have on a cute little Chanel bag with it, or a cute cardigan with some cute heels, and some nice jewelry and stuff like that. Be bougie casual. There you go. Um, Best place to freestyle now. I don't want to wait till summer. It's already hot here, so wherever you can go. I always say go to like sports bars in rich areas when there's a game on or something. Less women, more men. Testosterone is high. Good place. Right. Every day that I went to work when I was a funeral director, people would tell me I am too pretty to be working there. You're too pretty to be doing this job. You need to be at home, being somebody's wife. You too pretty. If you was my wife, you wouldn't work at all. You too pretty to be sitting out here working like this. You too pretty to be working on this funeral. You too pretty to be working here. Um, you wouldn't want for nothing if you were my wife. I would make sure you stayed home and was happy. Da 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 da. Okay. Thanks for that boost of confidence. And so right after I ended that career, that's exactly what I went to go do. And I feel like if men are telling you this, listen. If a man is telling you you look too good to work, it's true. It might be a dirty old man, but he's telling the truth. Thank you, Libliss. Hi, beautiful. Why would a G man spend 3,000 in gifts and dinner, but won't give you 3,000 in cash? Yes, be careful, working ladies. It's not safe. People hate on. Probably because he can write it off on his taxes, and he probably doesn't want you to give that cash to another person. Um, and he's trying to show off to impress you. That's why you need to stop being impressed with dinners and start being preoccupied at those $3,000 dinners, or 100, 2, 3, $4,000 gifts and dinners. You need to be preoccupied with your student loans, your bills, the issues in life, your car problems, so that you can get money. Why are you so distant? What's wrong? Oh, I'm just trying to figure out how to get my car fixed. hmm You know, be out of it. And when he asks you what's wrong, lay the fake situation on him. Get the cash. If he doesn't want to help you, if he doesn't offer to help you, then you're just company. You're just the dinner date. You're just there to make him look better. So, if he's not offering to help you, he really doesn't really want to help you. So just go get another sugar daddy. You'll be better off. One that wants to help you. Don't use men. We're not using them. They're happily giving us money. Happily. Sure, if a married rich guy tells you that he likes your outfit, is there a chance he likes you? Of course. Most men, when you go out, will tell you that they're single when they're married. Think about that one. Or most married men will flirt when they're out alone or with their friends. Think about it. Um, it means you have good taste. Oh, and it means you have good taste. I've had plenty of married men come on to me, and it's like when men get married, it does mean the same thing as it does to a woman to them. It's like, okay, you know, I'm out. I want to see if I still got it. Will the opportunity present itself? Because if it does, I might or might not take it. I'm not sure yet. Haven't made up my mind. You see? So understand that. Even the men you would not even suspect may have a moment of weakness depending on how good you look. Is it worth it? Um, right. If any man in here is under 25, we don't expect you to pay unless you're dating like a 19-year-old. If you're under 25, we don't care because we're not looking for men under 25. I'm already married, but the women in here aren't looking for young men. We're looking for older, more established gentlemen who are provider male. So don't even get offended. You're not even who we're talking about. Okay. Thank you, D Bougie. Hey Shira. This is the wrong channel, baby. Come on my other channel. I might go live later on that channel. But thank you for that donation. I truly appreciate it. I still get successful men and they think I'm 26. Good for you. Look young. Beauty. I thought that said booty. Beauty is fleeting. What did he say? You're going to lose your looks with age, improve your mind. Yeah, that's what they have plastic surgery, fillers, and money for, baby. My mind is already good. Plus, if you get an old man, they got cataracts, and their eyesight gets worse with age, so you still gonna look good. Don't matter. Thank you, Bliss. How do you step up your value and not your looks? So he wants to help you. I do. No, how do you step up your value, not your looks? So he wants to help you. I do. I do list out my problems, but everyone says I got it because they say I'm capable. You need to lie about your job. That's why I tell every lady in here to lie about their job. I am a part-time receptionist. Will always get you money. Y'all need to listen. Part-time receptionist, baby. Assistant, something. Part-time is the key word. I live with my sister. I live with a roommate. I'm a part-time this. I'm a part-time that. There you go. They won't never think you're capable if you're a part-time receptionist. hmm Beyonce makes her own money. Yeah, but she's married to Jay-Z, who's a billionaire. So if she wanted to quit, she could. 100%. Um, she ain't married to a broke dude. Beautiful women are going to make money regardless. You know what I'm saying? You can look good and walk in and not even have to interview to get the job. Okay. And you don't even have to go to work. You can miss 2 days and still get paid for those 2 days. You can come in late all you want. So the whole point is, looks equal money. I remember I used to work at this one place and this girl knew she was cute and she would talk to the manager all kind of crazy, tell him what she ain't gonna do. And he would just sit there and laugh and let her do it because she looked cute. Oh, people could get away with certain things depending on how they look. You appear bougie. People think I'm already taken by a multimillionaire, but I'm actually single. How to deal with that? Look more inviting. Smile more. Ask questions. Ask for help. Thank you, Victor Mason. My aunt is 54-year-old working woman who has been married to a millionaire plumbing business owner for 12 years. Do you think she's dumb for paying the small utility bills in her house? Um, if she wants to do that, if that's by her own choice, but if he's a millionaire, I don't really think it matters because that's probably like nothing to her because he has so much. But maybe she wants to have a sense of independence. She's old school, so she grew up in that era. She needed a sense of independence because back then women may not have had equal rights. So maybe she wanted to feel like that. But today, we've already had all that. Yay, yay, yay. Now we want the man to put in 100% and pay all the bills. But I think for her age, I think that's probably normal. Um, who would you choose between a doctor and a lawyer? Doctor. He's always gone. He got money. Well, surgeon. I need a surgeon. Um, Lawyers are too sneaky. But then again, you have to worry about your doctor killing you in your sleep with a syringe, an extra dose of what's that stuff they give diabetics? Nah. Hold on, I gotta think because this is how I think. This is how I would choose a potential bride. If it's the life in danger, are they gonna get away with murder? Are they gonna get me in the courts because they are sneaky and crafty with the law? Mm-mm. Oh, insulin. Okay, I gotta figure that one out. Mm, I'd have to go with a lawyer because I can hire a lawyer, but I can't hire another doctor if I'm dead. Okay, going with the lawyer. Thank you, Libeless. People want to fight you for breathing if you're pretty. Then you hanging around the wrong people. Get away quick, fast, and in a hurry. Move. Get. I'm serious. If people are trying to fight you, like literally fight you, you're in the wrong neighborhood, baby. Leave. hmm How do I get what I want at a young age? Look really good. Use your youth and your ignorance, your fake ignorance. Play dumb. Use your baby voice. Ask for what you want. Make sure the man is old. That's how you get everything. It's true. Does living on an island lessen the chances of finding a wealthy man? You also drive a Hummer. Is that too masculine of a car? Yep. You're literally surrounded by an island, water on an island, and you drive a Hummer. Not very feminine and less choice because there's less people. Trade that Hummer and get something else or buy something else. That's too masculine. Um, I suggest all males to go to the natural beauties that don't. Yeah, go to them. They're called pygmishas, bonettas. The The channel that most of these guys do not even watch, those ladies that make videos about healing and, you know, how they gonna cook their man a nice dinner and serve him before the children on a real plate, you know, they're not on those channels. They over here because they see the difference between our self-esteem and our standards. And the standards that they can meet, that's what they date. So, yes, broke men, go get you a woman you can afford. Can't you This is like window shopping over here. Go back over there, go to your DMs. I'm sure there are 50,000 million pygmishas and bonnettas in there DMing you right now that you've ignored and decide to come over here and tell us and other men in here to date the women that you don't even pay attention to or respond to. So yeah, go ahead. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Shira. You have helped me tremendously. Thank you for the donation. Right? The Bonetta Chronicles. I'm saying to spend money on them. No, they're going to spend money on you. Pick me, she ain't going to let a man take out her wallet. What? If Pick Misha lets a man take out her wallet, I said it right, her wallet. If Pick Misha lets a man take his wallet out, she fears losing him. You don't see that? She worries about how he's going to pay his cell phone bill to Boost Mobile. She would never dare let a dusty man pay for her. He has too much other struggles and responsibilities in this world to have to worry about that type of thing. So you might offer to pay for Pick Misha, but Pick Misha will never let you pay, or she might even go half, but she will never let you fully pay. So you can spend money on her and you'll still have money left in your wallet at the end of the night. You'll be good. And if you're dating a Pick Misha or you have children by Pick Misha, while you eating your plate on the couch like a king, and her y'all's kids are back there starving because she got to fix yours first so she can be deemed a real woman. I'm done. Okay. Being natural is not cheap. It's not cheap, especially if you buy the expensive products. Bye, Sasha. Okay. How to level up after being a side chick. I feel like I was enough to make him have dropped the guy today. How you should have had 3 of them, baby. Should have been a side chick to 3 men and getting 3 checks. Okay. They were the side dudes. That's how you flip that. Think bigger. Think bigger. You called and asked for help with phone bill after second date. Did I mess up? Just like a Pick Misha. Yeah. I'm not even going to talk about that anymore because I keep telling y'all every video that's ratchet. Don't do it. Okay. What foundation do I wear? I mix mine. I have 2 different types. NARS and Becca foundation. I mix those 2. Because the NARS was my color until the weather changed, and then I get a little bit more tan as it gets closer to summer, so I have a darker foundation, Rebecca, and then I mix the two to get this color, and it makes a good formula too, the mix of it. Yeah. So what does this title mean? I don't wear makeup. Da, 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 da. Oh, Pick Misha's here. Oh no, this is not Pick Misha. Um, are you single? He works a good job, but what? I am pretty fit, 15 younger. I wish DH income was as good as my looks. He works, put some makeup on. If he fears to lose you to another man, or if you're attracting richer men, he'll step it up, baby. Okay? That's just my best advice. If you are mediocre, if you don't have no makeup and you don't do any of the extra stuff, start stepping it up and watch he start stepping it up. As soon as other men with more money start looking at you, he's gonna try to go get some more money if he really wants you. Hmm. How to deal with a boyfriend that won't allow you to talk about your feelings and issues. Go to your mama, go to your sister because he's a man. He don't want to talk about your feelings and no issues. I don't even want to talk to y'all about feelings and issues. It's disgusting. You're throwing up feminine crap on him. He's a man. He don't want to talk to you about that stupid stuff. Go to your mama, your sister, your friend, the lady that like to talk on the phone for 3 hours to you, your coworker, somebody. Men don't like to talk about that stuff because I know I don't even like to talk about it. So imagine a man. I feel like too many women want to do that, and that is disgusting to men. Men don't care about that. They only care about that when you ask them for some money. Okay. If you want to talk about feelings with a man, ask him for some money real quick. Then change the subject back to the feelings. He gonna talk to you all night, as long as he don't have to give you that money. Okay. So, but he's still probably gonna feel disgusted. But the only reason he's gonna be doing it is to keep your mind off the money that you just asked him for that he's not gonna give you. Okay. Um, that's just the truth. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to get on you like that. Thank you for asking that question because I think a lot of ladies need to hear that. Um, you know, but in all honesty, talk to your girlfriends and other women about those things because he doesn't want to talk about it. Okay. And I never suggest giving all your emotional information to a man to use it against you ever. It's the worst thing you can do. Okay. Um, someone says write in a journal. True. Control your emotions. Took you 30 years to get out of your feelings, and he will use it all against you and know your triggers. Exactly. James has no idea what triggers mean. I'm going to tell you all a trick. Create fake triggers, okay, to throw them off. If the one thing that doesn't trigger you, pretend it does. That way, when he starts doing it, you know what he's doing. And so then you can get to the deeper issue. Okay, so he's trying to trigger me, trying to fake trigger me. So he's trying to pick a fight. So what's up with that? Then you start thinking, okay, trying to pick a fight. Why is he trying? He's not getting enough attention. Oh, he want me to go level up some more so he can come crawling back with some gifts. Okay. Make fake triggers. Stop telling all these men all your business. That's why y'all lose. It's like going to a poker game and showing everybody your cards. So fake triggers, investigate. Then you know their real triggers, but they don't know yours. Okay. Now, the reason why you have to do this is because men want to feel like they're affecting you emotionally. Sometimes that's all they want to do is see if they can affect you emotionally. And if you have a fake trigger, they're not really affecting you emotionally, but they think they are. And you know what they're trying to do. That way you can kind of be like, okay, so okay. And you're still never really putting out emotions because it's fake. And everybody wins, everybody's happy at the end of the day. And you win. You see? So y'all have to get out of this real crap. Save that for your children. Save that for, you know, when you reminisce about your first or second boyfriend in high school or college. That's for that. In real life, when you're in a real relationship, it's a game, not spreading feelings around. Thank you, Love is Money. Hey, I like that name. Like your profile picture. Thank you, Maya. How do you get into the group? Right, D Taylor, DEE space Taylor, parentheses, crystal ball on Facebook. She is adding people, my assistant. Thank you. When men used to trigger me, like trying to see if I'm going to get jealous, I go along with it. I would say, that's the woman. That woman was beautiful, and most men stop, right? They're like, dang. If a man is like complimenting another lady around you, don't get jealous. Start complimenting another man, whoever man she's with. If she's not with a man, compliment the man sitting next to her, or compliment her shoes. Will you buy me them shoes then? Ooh, you're right. Her shoes are beautiful. Oh my God, what I would do if some man bought me shoes like some man bought her shoes. Get you some shoes. Oh my God, yeah, she is beautiful. That's because her husband is like sexy and he's rich. Dang. I see why he got her. I want to be like her one day. Saying that, not with you. See? You always have to flip it. Use that reverse psychology for what it's for. Okay? Make people second guess themselves. That's what you got to do. Right? Um. mhm, mhm. What to do when he doesn't respect you during conversation, but expects you to respect him during his conversation? You're supposed to be pretty and shut up, especially if he's paying all your bills. You know why? Men don't care what you think, and you shouldn't care how they. You shouldn't care that they just want to blab their mouth to somebody who doesn't care, because obviously they want to say all this crap because no one else will listen to them. So basically, they're paying you to shut up and listen to them. So just do it, get the money, and go talk to your girlfriend on the phone. Go talk to your mom on the phone. And go talk to your sister. Men don't care what you have to say. They just want you to sit there and make them feel smart and important. That's all that they're there for. Okay. So do your job, collect your money, and go talk to somebody else who will value what you have to say. Okay. Because he's not. You understand? My IQ is really high. It's higher than James. Okay. I can talk to him about something and all day long. He's not going to get half of it. He's not going to value anything that comes out of my mouth except maybe 10% of it. So I don't waste my time. But when he talks, he feels so excited and proud of himself because I keep, oh, really? Wow, I didn't know that. For real? You're so smart. Okay. I don't need the validation because I know my level of intellect. Okay. Women are always smarter than men. That's been since day one. Okay. So he don't care. He wants to impress you. And if he's paying you to impress you, be impressed. Act impressed. Get your money. Thank you, Nick Knack Attack. Thank you for that donation, girl. Hey. I like your name, Nick Knack Attack. Thank you, Maya. What to do when he pays all the bills, but it's not enough? How do I respect him if he does the bare minimum and doesn't want to be a true provider? Go get you a sugar daddy. Get you another provider on the side. You know what I'm saying? Or ask him, I need this much money every month for spending, or else I got to go work at night as a waitress in a cocktail bar at the strip club on the rich side of town. Bet you he'll give you some money quick. Right? Okay. If you don't know what insulin is, explain your idea. I couldn't think of the name. I knew what it was. Gosh. I used to be a mortician. I had to study forensic pathology. I had to study um, pharmacology. I had to study all of that stuff. Medical terminology or whatever. I had to memorize all that stupid crap. Passed my test on the first time when people had to take it 4 or 5 times. I don't do that anymore. I don't speak about medical terms anymore. Okay, George, tell your mama hey when she get home. Anyway, trying to call me out because I don't remember a term because I got stuck because I'm talking about something else. Right. Why? Why am I dumb though? I don't even have to pretend. Well, even better, hey, it'll be more genuine. You told this guy you were having car problems. He said that he wished he was by your side to kiss and hug me and make me feel better and didn't offer money. That'll be the last time I ever talk to him. Um, I'm serious. If he don't care about you being stranded and having no car, he don't care about you. Block. Um, I wouldn't even talk to him anymore because that's just the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. Thank you, Tina, for the donation. Like, why would you waste your breath telling somebody you're having car problems if you didn't need the help? Thank you, Tina. That was very much appreciated. Um, you know, Men nowadays are not so generous with money. That's because they're not old enough. You got to go get the old one. After the age of 45, 50 and up, men are more generous by nature. It is human nature for men of that age to be more generous. Go get you an old man. They're very generous. Go get you an old one. That's the one you call for the money. Okay. That's just the truth. Young guys are stingy. Men 50 and up will give you money. Very easy. You can't get money from something stingy. You can't get money from somebody barely making it. You can't get money from somebody probably just moving out of his mom's house. You can't get money from somebody still building their career, still paying student loans. You need to go get that old man that's been working in the field in his career for a long time, got that 401k, got that savings, got that real estate, got that investment. You know, um, that's that's what you go get. Okay. There you go. They have money to spare. They don't have no more kids. Their kids are grown. Their whole paycheck is just free. That's what you need. Their house most likely already paid for, you know, or whatever. They done. We don't even have to talk. You just gotta tell them I did it. What? I don't know. Y'all are talking to each other. Okay, so right, that's how you get it. Y'all, a lot of ladies think they're gonna get everything in one package. No, that's not what you're gonna get. Okay, you need to figure out the type of man that will happily give you money, and that's what your target needs to be. And I call them a target because a lot of ladies don't understand what type of men to really put themselves in front of, you know, because they just don't understand how a man thinks at a certain age. You need to put yourself in front of a man that has plenty of money to spend on you and who will spend money on you. Okay. And usually they're the older men because every older man's fantasy? A younger woman. Okay. There you go. Or a man that can't easily get a date, a fat man, an obese man, you know, um, a really ugly man, a man with halitosis. Okay. Something. A crooked eye man. Okay. The ones with the money. A crooked eye man. You don't know where he's looking at you or her, but you hope it's you. Thank you, Alina. Alina. I very shy how to get a man. Act. Act. You got to act like the fantasy that the man wants. Okay. You got to come out of shyness. Okay. You have to figure out how to not be shy. That's just it. Thank you for the donation. You have to come out of that. Come out of your comfort zone. Just start talking to everyone you see until you're comfortable around everybody, even a man. Okay. Thank you. That's good practice for a shy person. Everyone you come in contact with, talk to them. And then after a while, a man is just going to be like, won't even bother you. You're dating a military man, same age as you, understands my worth, provided gifts, does favors, drives me around, and has offered me a car. Get the car in your name. Do not get married. Not yet, anyway. Just get the car first in your name. Then take it from there. Good, Clover. I did yoga today, y'all. It felt so good. Oh, if you need a massage and you can't, go get a massage, yoga is like the next best thing. It's so good. Anyway, very de-stressing. And I don't really have a lot of stress, but it feels really good. I've done it before, but I haven't done it in a long time. And I did it today and I was like, oh my God, this is so good. So I'm probably going to start doing that now on a regular basis. Plus, it makes you flexible. Keeps you young. My boyfriend is 28-year-old lawyer, but he's stingy. I need older men who can play the part. Yep, go get you a judge. Hang around, go to his little Christmas parties, go to his little law stuff. Get your eyeball on one of them judges. Okay. Or the firm owner, partner. Right. When I was a little girl, I had no idea that I would marry somebody way older than me. Mm-mm. My fantasy was super unrealistic. My fantasy was super unrealistic. That's how I know that it was never going to happen. So I just went ahead and became super realistic. That's how you know. Like, if you have an unattainable, crazy, super unrealistic expectation of a man, you already know that ain't never gonna happen. So you then become super realistic and get up everything you want. So just think like that. I mean, okay. James is not 78. I wish. Anyway, how can I get money before a date? You can't. Does cheating both if you is it does cheating both if you he pays the bills? What? Does cheating both you if what? Yeah, cheating both of you if he pay I don't know what you just asked. It's just like you didn't write it correctly. um, do you love your husband? Of course I do. Look at all the nice things he provides. Don't you love that? Um, right. A man doesn't want you to love him because of who he is. He wants you to love him for what he has done for you. Don't you understand? Because if I love my man based on who he is or his personality, somebody with a similar personality or a better personality can come along, and that's so easy to do. But it's hard for another man to come along and give me all of this. You see? So his value is in his ability to provide for me and our children. So I love the fact that he is a great provider, a great husband, a great father. You know, everything else is just the added bonus. That was his purpose. Okay. He was responsible. He created a nice family environment and household to raise children in. I mean, you can't get better than that. So, yes, I love him. His children love him. There you go. You got a good man. Thank you. You said you did. So the whole point is, does your husband love you? Is he paying all your bills? Do you have to get up in the morning and go to work? Does your man love you? That's the question. Okay. So, okay. You don't work, your man likes it that way. Good for you, girl. James gave her reason to love him. Exactly. I don't just love for free. Only person that gets my free love are my children. My husband doesn't want me to work, but we are young, so right now I have to. I say don't work. Let him pull all the weight. It's going to make him a better man. Okay? If a man tells you don't work, quit your job and hurry it up. Quit. Okay? Otherwise, you're going to be working forever and just going to build on your back. Thank you, Craig White. Craig White, hey, thank you for the donation. Um, right. Don't say you can't afford it. He will find a way. Let him struggle. That's what makes a man great. Finding a way, being creative, getting to the next level. Done not having a backup plan, having to make it, and then does make it, you know. So let him be the man. He's only going to get greater. Right. When you talk about beauty, do I mean artificial beauty like makeup and hair, or do you mean natural beauty like bone structure and good genetics? I mean both if you got it. You can take an ugly rat and put enough makeup and hair on it to make it look beautiful. You could take a whole man with a beard and put enough wigs and makeup on it to look beautiful. So both is the added bonus. But if you have to choose, you're gonna have to compete with other ladies. So if you have a beautiful bone structure and you're naturally beautiful without makeup, and then the woman sitting next to you also has a beautiful bone structure but has on makeup, she's gonna get the attention. So basically, both is best, but the makeup may always get more attention if you're sitting next to your competition. Okay. Um, I'm 33. You look 26. Should you lie about your age? Why not?
What?
Hi, Sasha. Um, just moved to Houston area. What area should I avoid? Hi, Sasha. Okay. Um, a lot of areas. If I could just take the map and X out a couple of areas. Okay. I'll tell you the rich areas. Post Oak, like Galleria area, River Oaks area, Sugarland. Let's see. Katie's okay. It's more family oriented. Uptown, that's the Galleria area. Kima is okay. It's not really, unless you're going to the marina. That's a good one. It's right outside of Houston. Go to Kima. There's lots of yachts out there. There's this club called Tortugas, and if you have a yacht or a boat, you can like sail up to it, and it's a bar. Men with boats. They got it. Okay. Someone says downtown. I'm talking about, real downtown. I would say stay out of any of the wards. Stay out of all the wards. Stay out of Southwest Houston, definitely. Stay out of the north side. You'll be all right. Thank you, Natalie. Sasha. Thank you, Brittany. Your advice has helped me get all my bills paid every month and my classes paid for to become a licensed lash tech. Thank you so much for helping me mentally level up. Hey, thank you, Brittany. So you're a lash tech now. That's cool. I need some lashes. I forgot to put mine on today. But thank you. Natalie, your fiance left you recently and was messing with the girlfriend of his days after. You changed your number and email. Now he's begging everyone for my contact info. You've taught me so much. If he wants to come back, make him pay. New car, down payment to a new car, a lump sum, some thousands. And then if you go back into the relationship, don't take it seriously. Keep getting what you need out of him until he finally realizes what he had is not there before in the emotions. And you're just kind of getting his money. Shira, my daughter Sade wants to say hi. Hi. Thank you, Tamika. Hi, Sade. That's a pretty name. Tamika, hey, thank you. That's so cute. Y'all are watching it together. Tasha's in there microwaving something. I don't know. Not trying to be rude, but has anyone in your family seen your videos and gotten offended? I don't care. Not really, because a lot of the people in my family also feel the same way. My sister's a gold digger. My cousin's a gold digger. So I don't really think they care. And if they do, they know it's true anyway. What?
Gold digger is in the name female, if you didn't know. Fee. Fee. Male.
Mm-hmm.
It's fee.
A fee. It's a fee to be Sasha. Thank you, Maya. Does paying all the bills mean he loves you? My husband pays all the bills, but he disrespectful and still plays mind games. Thank you, Maya. Um, Thank you so much for that donation. I'm sorry you feel that he's disrespectful, but if I were you, I wouldn't even acknowledge the disrespect. I would play stupid and dumb and be like, "Oh, that's nice," like I wasn't even listening. You know how like when your kid's talking to you and you're not paying attention and you say, "Oh yeah, that's nice." Uh-huh. He can't disrespect he cannot disrespect you if you're not paying attention. He's doing it more to get a rise out of himself and to get a reaction for you. You need to have a fake trigger. Be on your phone and be like, "Uh-huh, okay, sure. Okay, yeah, uh-huh. Mhm. Okay." Totally ignored. Let him talk his little crap. You don't hear it because you're too busy. Because I sure would I would act like I totally did not hear anything, but I was just giving him the uh-huhs and okays to make him think that I'm listening. But anyway, yeah, Sasha said there's a fee and a female. Thank you, Vanessa. My boyfriend pays all the meals, but goes days without talking to you. He didn't used to be that way. Now he wants to be married again, but says he loves me. Should I? Men don't like to talk. I told y'all ladies that. Thank you for the donation. Hey,
I said fee. Male.
I know.
Male. Fee. Male.
I got it. No, I got it, Sasha. Thank you. I'm gonna go into it. Men don't talk a lot. They don't. That's for women. Women are talkers. Women are the talkers. Okay. You can't expect a man to be a woman. Men don't sit around and talk all day like women unless they don't have any business, or if they still live at home with their mom and probably used to her yakking on the phone all day and talking to people. So that's what they do because they're feminine. If he's a masculine man, he's not going to want to sit around and talk to you all day. Or, he may say 10 words to you, but as long as those bills are paid and he's doing what he's supposed to do, go talk to your friend, go talk to your sister. Thank you, Libliss. How to use femininity to have a full booked salon. I would say go to an event, become like a vendor at like an event where a lot of pick-me-shoes and bonnettas are going to be. Look 100% leveled up because they're going to bring their dusty men or their ugly men that's going to be breaking their necks to look at y'all at the event, whatever event it is. And so they're going to take your card and go get leveled up like you. Go to where pick-me-shoes are rampant and look 10 times better than them. They're going to come get what you got. Right? Okay, so Sasha was basically saying there's even the word fee in the word female. So it ain't free. Thank you. Yay. So my sugar daddy paid for my boob job and a new car. How can I get 75,000 more to start my business? Oh, that's pretty good. Well, now start it online first. Get all your stuff in order. Like get your social media in order for your business, get your website in order for your business. Do all the behind the scenes work so that you can present it to him. Okay. Then pretend like you're not even going to ask him for any money. Say, well, I thought about going. If he's rich, he's not going to let you do this because rich people are business minded and they hate to see other people lose money. So you get your business plan in order, show them all the stuff, and then you say, I think I'm going to go get a loan, or maybe I'll get a credit card to start my business. Don't do that. They're going to charge you this much interest. He's going to start going off of it. Well, I don't know what else to do. Well, how much do you need to get started? Da, 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 da. Then he's going to offer to help. You got to play stupid and dumb like you're getting ready to do the worst thing ever to a man with money, that is. And then he'll help you. Thank you, Lisa Jones. If my man goes out once every week with his friends, do I go out too? Thank you for all that you do. Lisa Jones, if you feel like you have to go out, sure. But if you don't feel like you have to go out, then don't go out. But for me, I would go out when I really want to, not just because he's doing it. If you go out every week, he's gonna know it's because he's doing it. If you wait one time and go out to a nice place with your friend where you have to dress up really nice, that's worth it. Than going out every week just because he's doing it. Try to go out once or twice a month and look 10 times better than you look when you go out with him. And he can't say nothing about it because you don't go out as much as him. Okay. And there's no way he's going to go, do stuff like that. That's better. And don't go to clubs and stuff. Go to places where you can meet people to level up. If he doesn't give money or gifts within a few weeks, should you move on? Yep, you ain't good enough. You're not the one. Or he thinks he's just dating you and he thinks he's still on the level to not have to give gifts or money. You got to make it clear that this man has to offer you something to be seen in public with him. This means he cannot look like he can pull you without money. Okay? Right. Because if a man thinks I still look good, I can still get any woman I want, I don't have to pay any bills, that's because you picked the wrong target. Okay. The man needs to be worried if he ever going to hear from you or see you again because you were the answer into all his fantasies and dreams. And he thought he was dreaming when he saw you and you responded and you went and sat in public with him. He thought he had died. He had to check his pulse 3 times thinking he was in heaven. That's your target. Okay. If this guy still thinks he got it and he can pull anybody that looks like you, then the wrong target, dude. Wrong target, wrong everything. Go and get someone who is looking like they just won the lottery because they're sitting with you. Okay? That's the right target. What if you are just not attracted? Then you must be attracted to being broke and working. Okay. That's my answer to that. Okay. I'm attracted to anything except for work. I'm attracted to anything except for, paying bills. How about that? You said, well, see? And no offense to you, but there are fast food workers that are getting dressed right now to go sit in the drive-thru and work the drive-thru because they're not attracted to older men. Okay? Just let that sink in. All right. My boyfriend told me that we should break up because he's looking for a career-minded woman and I'm not ambitious enough. And he left me for his career-minded ex. What does that mean? It means he's going to go build on her back. And once he's saved up enough money, he's going to dump her too and go get someone he can fully provide for. So make sure you understand that you just escaped being a Bob the Builder chick and be happy. Be happy he left you because all he's going to do is to go use that other chick. A man don't care about a woman's income unless he's trying to ride on her back and let him save half his money and let him build on her back for the next chick. So when she turns about 40, 45, he's going to be dating a 20-year-old and paying for everything, taking the 20-something-year-old on vacation. So first of all, you too old for him. He wants a builder. By the time he leaves the wife, you're still gonna be too old for him anyway. He's going to get the young chick. He got his plan together. Get yours together. Okay? That's how they do it. So if she's dumb enough to let him build on her back, obviously he left her for you, but then quickly realized he couldn't do nothing for you and he needs to get his money up. The fastest way to get his money up is to go build on somebody else's back. You didn't have a back to build on, so he had to go find a back to build on. Now that he's gone back to his ex to build on her back, I'm pretty sure he's not going to be faithful to her for the long run. So you just dodged a bullet. Be happy, go get you an old man with some money and retire, go shopping, relax, go to lunch, have a good life. Okay? You would ignore your man if he disrespected you because has money. I would not even hear what he was saying because I'm too busy shopping online on my phone. You understand? I'm ordering things with his money, with his credit card while he's talking trash. Do you understand? I'm not listening to him. I'm okay. Yes, yes. You're right. Yeah. This is nice. These shoes. I'm taking these shoes. You see? Whatever he's saying is for himself. It ain't for me. He's disrespecting himself because every time he is talking to me, I'm not even listening. You understand? So only you allow yourself to feel disrespected. I'm disrespected every day in these comments. Do I take it personally? No. I'm happy that they've commented. They're on my channel and I'm getting paid. You see? So look at it like business. Don't look at it like, oh, my feelings are hurt. It's just disrespectful. You know what's disrespectful? Being broke. And when he get his credit card bill, that's going to be disrespectful. You see? So I would ignore. I wouldn't even be listening. Like, and you don't listen to your kids when they telling you about some stuff you don't care about, and you just saying so they can keep talking, so you can keep doing whatever you're doing. That's what you got to do to them. Okay, and they'll stop because they know you're not listening. They'll just give up because they know you're not even paying attention. Isn't knowledge or of hubby better than trust? Yeah, knowledge is better than. Thank you, Dr. Licia. Yeah, knowing about him is way better than trusting because I don't trust anybody. Thank you, Queen V. My boyfriend paid all my bills when I was pregnant. My child is 2 years old and he doesn't want to work or provide anymore and wants me to pay bills. Put him on child support. Thank you, Queen V. Get online. Start to clicking them keys to your child support office. Okay? Because if he don't want to do it, somebody got to make him do it. And obviously you can't make him do it. Right? You're going to learn today with child support. Exactly. That might be just the motivation he needs, baby. Don't tell him you're doing it, though. Do not tell him. Just have the letter come to the house. You know what I mean? But make sure you put a different address. Put your mom's address for your address. Put your mom's address for your address. Go to your mama house, pick up the letter, and you'll be good. Okay? It's too late for us to ask why she had a baby with him. I just told her what to go do. Okay? Is it really terrible you asked for help with a on a second date for a phone bill. Yes, it's very ratchet, darling. It's very ratchet. Okay. If you have a little bit of money and you're taking some girl out for a date, now you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna buy this lady a watch, or she's very nice. And then you ask, then you pick up your phone and she's begging you for money for a phone bill. You're gonna think she either got a drug problem, she's irresponsible with money, she's ratchet, something is wrong, something is off if you gotta beg some man for a cheap phone bill. Okay? Something wrong. You got a problem. Okay. Everybody has enough money to pay the phone bill unless they still broke, living with their mom, or barely rubbing two pennies together. That is too ratchet. That's why you got to go big. Something that makes more sense. That's not so trashy or ratchet. Okay. Like, oh my gosh, my car. It's going to cost $3,000. That's understandable. But a phone bill? You ain't got a phone bill? That man is going to think that you are desperate and going to rob him blind if he invites you to his house because you ain't got the money to pay your own phone bill. That's no. Okay? That's too ratchet. Go big or stay home, right? So next time, go big. Like thousands. Go for thousands. Don't be scared. You're going to lose them over a ratchet phone bill. I'd rather lose them over thousands. But you just might get it. Right. How about your man coming over with a roast and then ask for $5 to drive Uber? I'm calling the cops because that's not my man. Okay? Ain't no man coming over my house with no roast and asking me for no $5 because that's a crackhead right there. He stole that from the grocery store. He trying to sell it. No, I'm calling the cops. He ain't coming on my property. Okay. No, thank you. I ain't eating nothing from somebody else who cooked it or stole it from the grocery store. No, he homeless. That's what I'm thinking when I heard all of that come out of your mouth. That's exactly what I pictured in my mind. What in the world? You must really got to level up because like um that would be an insult to me. Like on the serious note, if a man did arrive to my home with some food or a roast, I don't know if it's cooked or raw, but if he came to my house for me to cook something, the answer is no. If he came to my house with a roast, the answer is no. If he don't have a car and he came to my house, the answer is no. If he even comes to my house, the answer is no. Because he shouldn't know where I live. So I don't know. You really do need to level up? Yeah. That's like you his mama, girl. He done brought some food over to your house for you to cook for him, and then he needs some gas money or Uber money to get home. That's you his mama. Okay? Either he's a crackhead or you his mother. I don't know which one, or it could be both. He stole it. I'm sure he stole a roast. Wow. That was interesting though. Um, that's exactly what he said. He stole it. See, we need to make a reality show. This needs to be live so people could understand. Like it is live, but like people need to understand that Dusty will literally show up at your house with a stolen roast and ask you to cook it and then ask you for some money to get home. You have suffered enough. Today will be your last day. It's Good Friday. The old you needs to die so the new you can be resurrected on Sunday, Jennifer. Easter Sunday, you need to wake up leveled up. You need to wake up flawless, run around on that flawless. You need to get yourself together so people can stop doing that to you. Okay? Don't let anybody disrespect you that way ever again. Okay? You deserve better than that. Thank you. How do you break a man down and fall in love? What? How do you break down a man to fall in love? I'm 30, he's 44, he comes and go. I move away, he came, found me again. I don't understand what they want. They want sex because you keep letting them come back. Stop giving it up and ask for some money. Okay? As long as you leave that door open and your legs open, they will always be back. Always. Okay? Because that's free sex. They always gonna come back, no matter what. Okay. Close the door, close the legs. He ain't gonna be back. Hmm. How often should I have sex with my husband? I don't want it as much as he does. As often as he gives you money or buys you a nice gift. How many times does he give you money a month or buys you a nice gift? Once, twice. That's how many times you give it to him. Okay. Let that be your indicator. Um, when he gives you money, that's it. Got to be over 100 though. Got to be over 100. Otherwise, it don't count. Um, should I put money in a joint account with fiance? No. Put it in your own account. Fiance ain't husband. And I still wouldn't put it in an account if it was husband, because he can easily take it and go spend it on another woman, even still as husband or fiance. Take your money, put it in your account. Okay. Mhm. How dumb would you feel if he took the money out of the joint account and spent it on another woman? How dumb would you feel then? Ask yourself that question. There's your answer. Thank you. What if he pays for everything and lets you use his credit card? Then use it. Use the credit card. Get whatever you like. What do you do if you're his second wife? Have a better life because that second wife, better life, baby. If we both work, how do I convince him to pay all my bills plus pay me? FYI, he's a lot richer than I am. Lose your job, baby. Lose your job. Stay home. Give him more attention than you've ever given him before, so he will never ask you to go back to work. And then ask him for some money right before you giving him the attention that he wants. That's how you do that. There you go. Um, you know what I mean by attention. My kids are upstairs. Should I wait until graduate to sugar seriously? Um, if you want to, sure. It don't matter as long as you can do it. He wants me to stay sexy and fit. Good. Why aren't men considered to be beautiful? They are. But what's even more beautiful is a provider male. Okay. Um, It's never too early to sugar, right? I'm taught what? Is it wrong to cut off female friends that aren't leveled up? Nope, not wrong at all. What do you think of a man who pays off your credit card bill? Give him the next credit card bill if you have another one. If not, he's a good guy. Keep him around. Um, keep him around. Is it ratchet if a woman doesn't have a car at the age of 25? Depends on where she lives. I'll tell you what is ratchet. If you have nice clothes, nice shoes, nice hair, makeup, nails, and you don't have a car, yes, that's ratchet. If your outfit was the down payment to a car, but you don't have a car, that's ratchet. If you have, yeah, especially if you have a job, I say get a car. You could do a lot more with a car. You can get a lot more places and meet a lot more people to get a lot more money with a car. Get you a car, most definitely. Even if it's a cheap car to get from A to B, you can use that car to go meet a man with some money to buy you a nicer car or to give you enough money to put a down payment on a nicer car, but you need a car. Okay. Yeah. If you live in a city where you don't really need a car, then it's not a big deal. But if you do, get a car. Hmm. Tips for classy feminine women who already have money besides lying about my job. Um, well, most of the time, women that already have their own money, it's very hard for a man to impress them because most men try to use money to impress a woman. They don't like to work extra hard. Okay. They just flash the money, flash, some vacations or some gifts, and then expect you to be oppressed or tell you about what he does for a living. Most men want to impress women, but if you already have your own money and none of that is, a turn on to you, then I suggest that you try to find someone who is a bit different mentally, someone who's more creative, um, someone who is just not your typical man with money, but wants to talk about different things. Like someone that's like a bit eclectic, but those are hard to find. That's why you have a lot of successful women who date men that make less money than them because they can't really impress a woman that already has money. Women that already have money want romance. They want all the other stuff that only broke men can give them. You know what I'm saying? So if you want romance and all that kind of good stuff, date. You're probably not going to get the type of romance that's going to be impressive to you because you're going to know it's fake. You'll be able to tell sooner or later. Men want to play the masculine role. So the best thing you can do is allow them to do that and not think about your money. Just think about how much money you're going to save and never spend and allow them just to impress you and play dumb. Just play dumb. That's all you can do. I mean, even if he makes less money than you, just let him spend a lot of money on you. It's fine. He don't know how much you make. He's gonna spend all his little change on you. He thinks he's doing something wonderful. Act impressed. Your money is still in your bank account and growing each day. Okay. Um. Well, thank you, LeBliss. My cuts are $100. How do I get a affluent client? Drop something, bend over, pick it up. Wear something low cut. Say, "I'm so sorry." Smell good. Play with them ears, baby. Gonna ask you for that number. Um, but there was a question I want to answer up here. Hold on. That's all women nowadays need to be impressed, though. The dominant society of Afro women are dating the proverbial Afro man. Um, I'm talking about women who have high standards and want to date a provider man. So if you're a provider man, most of the time men want to let that be known to the woman that they're a provider. So they're going to speak as a provider, talk about their career, try to impress her with how well he can provide for her. And she's supposed to listen, be impressed, and accept the provisions. Okay. Um, if she's already got money and she's looking for more, she's gonna be mad when you mess up on the little things. This is the one thing men don't understand. When a woman wants you for other reasons than money or the ability to provide, she's gonna want you to be perfect or close to it. Think about it. It's better to have the money because as soon as she's going to nag you because you're not doing this right, you're not doing that right. This is not what I thought this relationship was going to be. Why are you looking at her? Why are you clicking like? Da, 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 da. Everything you do is going to be closely scrutinized if you ain't got no money. Thank you, Devon, for the donation. So if you want a woman that doesn't nag, who acts impressed, who allows you to lead and be the man, you need to be the provider. Because if you're not, she's going to nitpick and get a magnifying glass and tell you everything that you're doing wrong and everything you can improve on. And she's going to become your mother because you are not the man and you are her child. So become a provider or that's your life. Never cook unless you married and you want to cook. Not because it's expected, but because you want to. Don't cook before you get married. Mm-mm. You can cook for friends and invite him over to a dinner party so he could tell that you can cook good, but don't ever cook for him individually. That's unless you are married. Right. All y'all women sitting up here cooking for men, doing it wrong. Don't even cook bad on purpose. Just don't even cook. Mhm. Ask him to give you money to take cooking lessons if he wants you to cook. That and take that money and put it in your pocket. And go on foodnetwork.com and throw some stuff together. As long as he keep paying for them cooking lessons, he paying for you to cook for him. Get your money. What if he buys the groceries? Then he better come in the kitchen and finish cooking them. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if what's that got to do with anything. If he bought the groceries, he could have took you out to eat. Okay. Let a man come over my house with some groceries that's not for me, and then ask me to cook something. Oh, these ain't for me. Oh, you bought these for me to cook for you. Okay, well, here's my cooking fee. $50 an hour is what a personal chef makes. Sometimes more, depending on where they graduated from. So it's probably going to take me about two hours to completely finish. So that'll be $100. Plus the cleaning fee. It's gonna be $175. Okay. Do you cook for your husband? Very rarely. We don't eat the same stuff, so we don't eat the same stuff anymore. So I'm a vegan. He don't eat vegan food, so he on his own. And even before that, we didn't eat the same type of food. Shira, when my sugar daddy gives me his card, do I ask for a budget? No, fool. Thank you, spicy mommy. I didn't mean to call you a fool, but no. Just take it and go spend. He's testing you. Go spend it all. There was this meme floating around Facebook like 2 years ago, and the man gave the lady the credit card, and he gave another lady his credit card. He gave three women his credit card. One bought him a tie with his own credit card. One bought a little something, something, didn't spend the whole thing. The other one spent the whole thing. He ended up with the one that spent the whole thing because she knows her worth. Spend the whole thing. Or spend as much as you want till you good. Buy something expensive. Yes, that's what you need to do. Um, First of all, it lets him know that you're comfortable with him spending. It lets him know your standards and that after you give him his card back, tell him, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I had the best time. I felt so loved and comforted. You are really a great man and spend a bunch of money. Thank you. A hello, a hello, a hello, a hello. What does it mean when broke young men are rude to you, but wealthy men are very kind to you? It means that the broke man is afraid he's gonna take his little two pennies that he rubbing together. The rich man has more money coming in, and he doesn't worry about money. Okay, so he's gonna treat people nicer because he's not stressed and worried where his money is gonna come from tomorrow, or if someone's out to get him for his two cents. You know, that's why. I would literally ask them how much you make an hour. Chill with me and I'll give you that. So if you miss work, it's not like you missing pay. Well, that's a nice offer. I mean, that's decent. Hmm. He offers gifts. He offers me gifts, but how can I make him give me money? Get gifts that you can take back and get the cash for. You know what I'm saying? Think smart. Get you some jewelry, gold, um, depending on what type of gifts and how much he's spending, things that appreciate in value instead of decrease in value. Get that stuff. Don't get the cheap stuff. Take it right on back. It didn't fit. It was the wrong color. Go get the money for it. Be smart. That's what a lot of women do. Um, Expensive purses and jewelry are best to get so that you can always take it right back. Um, but what if you paid with a card? Ask them to get gift receipts. Ask them to get gift receipts. Go exchange it for something else. Then take it to another place and get the money back. Thank you, Rob. Rob. A rich man won't worry about credit card bill. Great show, Sheila. Thank you, Rob. Rob, for the donation. Appreciate it. Um, that's how you do that. You got to take it back twice. All right. And once he starts realizing you're not keeping those gifts, he's just going to start giving you cash. Just when he asks, oh, well, where's that purse that I bought you? Or where's this thing that I gave you? Promise you're not going to be mad. Why? What happened? I took it back. I needed the money. Well, if you needed money, why didn't you just say so? Then you'll start getting money. Okay? Play the role. He'll think it was so sad and sweet that you didn't ask him for like money and that you just did what you had to do. And then he'll offer you money. But you got to feel bad about it. Just got to be like, I feel really bad. He'll control you with money. No, you'll control him with your money. Your honey. Your honey control his money. Okay? You don't have no honey, so you don't know. A man never controls a woman with money. She controls him with honey. You understand? You got it? A man that talk about women might as well be a woman, right? That's my thing. A lot of broke men always come here, well, they'll control you with money. Do James look like he controlling me at all? Only broke men need control. Men with money have yes men all around them. They tell people what to do at work. Their paychecks look good. Their businesses look nice. They don't need somebody to be all up under them, unless they're an employee or someone under them in their, job or business. Okay. Only a broke man needs to control somebody that much. Okay. Shira has a good man and she's a good woman. Oh, thank you, Kelly. But that's just honest. Most yes men don't need to control people. Like, no, yes men need to control people. You got a boss, you got to ask to go to the bathroom. Oh, when you get home, you want to control something, but you can't pay all the bills. When you tell people what to do all day and they kind of report to you, you don't need to control anybody else. You tired of telling people what to do. You come home to relax and be normal. Okay. So when y'all sitting there asking y'all boss to go take a bathroom break or whatever, and you want to come home and rule something but don't pay all the bills, that's what you need to think about the next time. Okay. I've seen broke men trying to control women with a McDonald's paycheck. How you gonna control somebody with a McDonald's paycheck? It don't even make any sense. You over here trying to control somebody with a fast food check. Okay. Well, I ain't gonna pay no bills unless you do A, B, C, and D. And what you doing without when you don't buy any groceries? I'm not giving you, the money for that bill this month because you didn't do this and that. I'm keeping my money. Go ahead and keep your little McDonald's check. Ain't nobody, you can't control nobody with that. Okay. You will see a Dusty trying to control somebody with a Jack in the Box check, like it's some golden ticket or something. Y'all keep that. And then I hate it when Dusties are like, well, I gave her an idea or I told her to do this. And like advice is valuable when nobody asks for it. Well, I was telling her what to do and the right stuff and the right steps, and she just ignored me. And I was giving her some valuable information. That's the Dusty's motto: free information. And she didn't listen to me. Oh God, that's because you Dusty. Nobody listen to broke people. Okay, you ain't got no money. We ain't listening. Our ears close up when broke men come around. That's just it. Okay. So you want somebody to listen to you, go get some money. There you go. Um, did James ever tell you to take off your dress because it was too short? No, he told me to bend over. Or he told me he dropped the pen. Could I pick it up? He'll comment if I do wear a short dress. He's like, where you going? That dress is short. Come here. Let me see something. Pick up my pen. I'll just kick it. Well, if you can't pick up a pen, you shouldn't be trying to leave the house with that dress on. Well, I ain't gonna be picking up no pens, James. That's what the kids are for. If I drop something, they gonna get it. Mm-hmm. But he ain't gonna make me change. I said, well, if you want me to wear something else, then you need to go buy me some more clothes. And then he go buy something shorter. Okay. So that's how you do that. It all come back to money. Yep. That's what the kids are for. Yeah, if I drop something, they gotta pick it up. Mhm. But that's how we joke. Like we have a joking relationship. Um, mhm. You really are. Oh, thank you. My man loves me for to wear short dresses and heels and get attention. Yeah. um, what if you're the type of person who doesn't take jokes at all? Then no one's going to be around you. Okay. You're going to be like too rigid. Tell me this guy wants to date me. He's a civil engineer. Hold on, let me scroll up. And is looking for his dream job, and he said he wants to take me with him to whatever state his job is in. What to do? I don't like the word dream. First of all, I don't like that word. That means he ain't where he needs to be right now. So he gonna take you with him till he get that dream check. Then you're gonna be stuck out while he go find his dream woman. See? He didn't say you were his dream woman. He said he was going after his dream job, but he gonna take some pack along sex with him. So while he's working and saving and building up in his dream job, he's got you and don't have to worry about going to sleep with nobody. But as soon as he get his money up, that's it. Don't even worry about it. Yes, pack along sex. That's what it is. So my answer to that would be, well, as long as you pay for my move, my relocation fee, all the bills, and I don't have to work, sure, I'll go. I can start my own business at home while you go and handle the business. That's what I do. Build yourself up while he's building his dream job. Then when it's time to split, you got your own business. You got a free ride for how many years it ever took, and you good. What to do when you're not your hubby's type? He told me he loved me, but I was never his type. He pays the bills, but says I'm not his type. When he gets mad, his type is, which I am not, white, light, and slim. Um, if you're not your husband's type, for me, if he's paying all the bills and he told me I wasn't his type, your husband shouldn't be your type. And you wouldn't be having this conversation. You see what I'm saying? It's sad, but your husband shouldn't be your type. My husband ain't my type. Okay. Whoever, that's how he holds the power because you ain't his type. And he had the audacity to tell you that. That's how you know who has the power in that relationship. So he shouldn't have been your type. You have been treated a lot better. Um, so he gave you warning. You know he finna do. He's using that as an excuse to go cheat. Okay. And for you to have low self-esteem so that when he gets caught cheating, you blame yourself instead of him. Um, so basically I would just say, well, that's unfortunate because you're not my type either. Why are we even together? I like men with money, large feet and hands, you know, et cetera, et cetera. Give it right back to him. I love you too. And that's so funny because you're not my type either. I like my men A, B, C, and D. Name the opposite of whatever he is. So when you go out and do what you need to do, then you can blame him for not being your type. Flip it on him. I sure would. The worst, just think about what man would make him the maddest that he would think that you would even date. Then go date him. Okay? Whatever type of man would make him the maddest, or most angry, that's who you go. And if you're gonna have to go cheat on him. If he cheats on you, go get you the type of man that will make him the angriest. Tell him that's your type. There you go. Um, Save your money and leave with it. I told his I told this woman to not loving her husband because he is stuck on the past girlfriend. She's getting treated better too. Oh, okay. You divorce you divorce him and take his money. I Can I get the interest back of a man who lost interest because I came became one pursuing? Nope. Stop going backwards. That's your problem. Keep going forward. That's over and done with. Your first impression is your last impression. Move on to the next one. Um, mhm. Mm, isn't the answer boundaries? Like state your boundaries, and if he crosses them, leave. I don't have any boundaries. You know why? Because I'm strategic. I will make everything work in my favor. It's kind of like the Black Panther suit. Wherever you throw at me, it's going to make me more powerful, more paid. I'm gonna figure out how to do it. So, because I'm strategic. Look, I don't even see things like most women do. I'm like, okay, how can I make this add up to some money? Thank you, Maya. My hubby is super disrespectful. Should I leave him or let him pay all the bills? I already have a sugar daddy anyway. How to get back at him? Let him pay all those bills while you continue to see your sugar daddy. Save, 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 save. One day while he's gone or at work, move all your crap out, get you a nice place, and be gone. Block him, send him his divorce papers, and be gone. You know, um, you're gonna have to start paying your own bills though. Like, I don't like. Here's my thing. I don't understand how a woman can take anything a man says seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I'm just not built that way. I would just start laughing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what he's saying. It's not disrespectful if I don't even hear it or care what he's saying. As long as I don't care, it don't matter. I mean, if he's really hurting your feelings, like what is he telling you? Because it has to be pretty bad. Is he calling? What is he calling you? Is he calling you names? Hmm. Because a woman will nag and cuss out a man all day and every day, but he come home every day. How? Like, I don't know. What is he telling you? Is he just like belittling you? What is disrespectful? Like, what is he saying? Um, I'm waiting to see what he's saying because, like, I always got to come back to everything. Mm. Oh, the one that said he's not her type? How's that disrespectful? That's just being honest. At least he was honest. So, okay, so if he told you you're not his type, here's my thing. Then don't be his type at all. You know, do start looking however you want to look. Stop trying to look good to please him. Do whatever you want. Level yourself up the best you can level yourself up to, and go get a man that wants your type. You know what I'm saying? That's not disrespectful. That's just being honest. You know what I'm saying? If if he says you're not his type, but he wanted to be with you and he love you anyway, and he pays all the bills, all all he's trying to tell you is that you don't turn him on. You ain't his type. You can easily do the same thing. For me, I don't care. You gonna pay all the you gonna pay my bills. You still gonna pay these bills, you know? Until you find someone that is your type that you want to replace me with, I'm still gonna get my bills paid until somebody who might not even like you or who might not even be attracted to you because his type might not even like him. You see? The only reason he's with you is because he can't get with his type. Think about it. If you can't get with your own type, you're frustrated. He's paying all your bills because you are the best he can do, baby. Thank you, First Class Glam. Shira, I love you for being you. Thank you for all the wonderful advice and girl chat. Also, it's worth to entertain a young, ugly, lonely. What? Is it worth it? Get the money. Yes, it's worth it for a short time. So if all the best he can do is you, then the type that he has in his mind, he can't even get it. So he's just being delusional. You know what I'm saying? My type is The Rock, but I ain't finna go tell James. Oh, guess what? Guess what, James? You ain't my type. I like The Rock. I'm not finna tell him that because I can't go out and get him right now. So the only reason he told you is because he's frustrated that he can't go out and get his type. He's probably tried and got shot down many times because he ain't got the money for his type. I'm sorry. Siri said sorry. Even Siri said, I'm sorry. So just think about it. Observe the situation. Don't react to it. Okay. Girl, you can flip it on them quick. It's like, you know what? I'm sorry I'm not your type. I'm sorry you can't get your type. I'm sorry you get shot down by your type. I'm sorry you can't afford your type. So I guess I'll keep you. Flip it on them, baby. Flip it. Get your power back. That's how you do that one. Flip it. Then level up on him all the way and leave him for your type. hmm That's just the truth, though. Like, women see this all the time. He's with you because he can't afford his type. That's just point blank. Even though he pays every bill, his type would want him to do like 3 times more. Which name is sexier, Andrea or Michelle? I like Michelle. Um, I forgot where I got this cup from. Hmm Could have been Five Below. Um, Thanks for the lesson. Thank you. You're welcome. Miss a woman's with a heart. Oh well. You want a woman with a heart? Get some money. I miss having a heart. Shoot. I miss having an open heart. You know, I miss not having to play games. I miss the good old days back in the 70s and the early 80s. I miss that too. When men was trying to be faithful and bring us flowers and take us out and play love songs for us and massage our feet and stuff and tell us everything was gonna be all right. And go always have a job to support the family and stuff. I miss that too. No grown man ain't holding his hand out for 50-50, talking about we equals. I miss that too. But hey, this is where we are, right? How to know what kind of color or style is more flattering to you? Ask somebody you don't know. They're going to tell you the truth. Go to the store, try it on, ask a stranger, like outside the dressing room. Excuse me, which one do you like better? Or take a picture with your phone, post it on Facebook while you in the dressing room, and thumbs up goes to the best one. Why is it bad to have an open heart? The same reason it's bad to give out your ATM number. Okay. Um, if you're gonna open your heart, let him give you that ATM code, baby. That's the cost of an open heart. Okay. Open heart, open bank account. That's the rule. What if he gives you his heart? It'll have his last name attached to it with a marriage license and you not having to work. There you go. That's his heart right there. You have the ATM number of someone else's boyfriend. Colette. Um, wouldn't give you a kidney either? Oh, you wouldn't give a kidney either. Right. Do you believe in hurting a man's ego? Not unless I have to. I would do it in a subtle way so that he feels an internal pain, but it wouldn't come out my mouth. I've gotten too clever for that. I would hurt his ego by accident and he wouldn't think it was done on purpose, but he would feel the pain and the sting and he wouldn't say nothing. He would suffer in silence. Um, that's how you got to do it. If you have more, if you give your man a more of an internal battle with himself, you'll always win. You know, the game gets slicker every day and new techniques arrive, new psychological tricks. No, you don't hurt his ego on the conscious level. You hurt it on the subconscious level. Okay, you got to hurt it on the subconscious level where it's deep, and everything he does is a reaction to it, so it comes out in your favor. Ooh, that might be my next book. How to get a man on the subconscious level. Okay. Say yes. um, it works. I know it works. It works very well. And see, the thing is, men are so simple, they don't even think that far in advance to even think that you're smart enough to do that. That's why it works. Men naturally think women are stupid, and that's why it works so well, especially if you act dumb. Act dumb, and you do what you need to do on a subconscious level, you will always win. I promise you. And I have a lot of men on my Facebook and on my YouTube channel, and even men that think they know something about me, and on social media, who think I'm stupid and dumb because of certain things. But in the end, I always get what I set out to get. Always. And it's set up like that from the start. Only because I know how men think. They underestimate women. And that's their biggest mistake. Okay? Dumb and biggest mistake. That's what it is. Okay. Thank y'all. Eve told Adam to eat the apple. All right. I gotta go in a few seconds though. So I'm drinking matcha tea. Someone asked what I was drinking. How to get a man on a subconscious level. It will sell through the roof. And more men are probably gonna buy it so they can know the tricks. So I'm gonna make double money. I'm gonna have to name it something else so they don't really understand it. He gave you his card numbers to get a plane ticket. Should I use it to buy stuff? Do I ask him before? No. Shoot, I want to use it. Buy the plane tickets. Okay, use like Expedia.com. Let me tell you how to do this. Use like Expedia.com to get the plane tickets. Buy you an extra plane ticket somewhere else in the far future. At the same time, girl, get you a future vacay. Thank you, Maya. For a big girl, I have game, but how do I get a husband treat me better? How do you get your husband to treat you better? That's where I'm stuck. Do I just lose some weight? I can't afford to leave or divorce. Lose some weight, Maya. Your husband will treat you like a new woman. Um, because men are visual creatures. When they look at you, they treat you how you look. What are some examples of tactics on how to break a man down internally? You don't break them down. You let them break themselves down. That's the key. Thank you for the donation. A hello. I'm going to write a book about it, but you make them battle themselves internally. I'm going to teach y'all how to do that on a whole other level. You make them their own worst enemy with the thing that you want them to do, you know. I'll teach y'all how to do it. It's very easy. But yeah, men treat you how you look. That's just it. Ask any man. They treat you how you look. So if you want to be treated better, you need to look better. That's just it. Ask any man up in here. Men treat you how you look. So if you want your husband to treat you better, you have to look better. You have to appeal to him more so that he's afraid to treat you bad because he's afraid to lose you, or he's afraid that you're not going to respond to him when he wants to, go to the bedroom. He has to be afraid to offend you, okay? Because you look good. You can leave at any time, get something better. Or you can deny him at any time and he'll be mad. But you need to look better because that's what men respond to. Right. Thank you. Do you teach those tactics in your group, internal breaking down? I don't call it breaking down. No, I'm gonna write a book on it. But a lot of this stuff, a lot of the women's who are a lot of the ladies who are very basic and new to this won't be able to do it that easily until they get their confidence up, until they know their power as a woman, until they understand, what is correct, what is incorrect. This is like second level thinking, as far as, leveling up and all that stuff. This is on that next level of mentality. This is for the women who are really smart, but play dumb. This is mind games. This is not for the woman who's asking, how do you get money on a first date? This ain't for them. So when I give that information out, I'm gonna probably do a video on it and then have a book done. Okay. So I'll probably need to make more notes, get some examples, give some technique and all that kind of stuff. I'll probably work on it this week. Right. Would this work on women if you're gay? Women are different thinkers than men. Women don't think like men. So it's going to be very hard to use this on a woman. Women are more emotional, but it could work if you tweak it, I'm sure. All men have insecurities. Y'all just tell them yours, right? You're working on a winter home. Wow. Cool. Well, who are the fellas that the Dusties in the chat are referring to? I don't know. The book will probably be an ebook. Not going to be long. I don't do all that long book stuff. I get to the point, and that's it. Because that's what people want in the book anyway. They just want to get to the point. I ain't gonna write about my life and my experiences and paint you a picture of whatever. I ain't gonna do all that other stuff. I'm just gonna get to the point. Time is money, baby. Another guide, yes. Every time I look at a book and I start reading it, I'm like, okay, I don't like the intro. It's too long. I don't care about your life. Skip. Give me the information. So y'all already know about me. What's a good skincare line? There's lots of them. I use a lot of different ones. I just try different ones a lot. But anything that's cleansing, I use an exfoliate, like a good cleansing cleanser, use an exfoliate, scrub maybe once or twice a week, get a good moisturizer, and you're good. Wash your face every day. A reflection of your YouTube channel, right? Drink lots of water. Yep. Thank you, Maya. Thank you. I have some game. Was celibate till we married and made him give me thousands in gifts while dating. But I need to lose weight and I will. Thank you for telling me I need to get to the gym. Thank you, Maya. And Maya, you can also, if you need like a head start or a boost, you can go see your doctor and ask him if there's anything that he can help you with to lose weight. He may have some solutions for you, Also, drink a lot of water, cut your calories. But sometimes, they have weight loss doctors that can help you like lose weight faster. They'll give you like a B12 shot, give you that energy that you need so that you can work out really good. They may even have an appetite suppressor that will help you eat less just to get you started. hmm Um, you're a woman that dates women, used your tactics, and leveled up my money and got the woman of my dreams. Tina Lynch, for real? Well, I guess it does work, but you had to tweak it a little bit, right? That's good to know. I'm happy when people get the woman and man of their dreams. Um, when I break out, you put aloe. Okay, y'all are giving skincare tips. Thank you. Well, before I put out my second book, y'all, if y'all haven't gotten my first book, it's an ebook, Too Pretty to Pay Bills, and it's in the description link. So y'all get that book first, and it'll be similar to that or something like that, but with tips on how to subconsciously subdue. I think I could subconsciously subdue a man. Subconsciously subdue. They ain't gonna know what that means. They ain't gonna buy it. All right. Okay. Thank y'all for whoever did get the book. I appreciate y'all. I gotta go though. See y'all next time. Have fun, ladies. It's Friday night. Bye.